Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Primas.
What? How's it going?
Oh girl, it's great. Here in Chicago in a winter wonderland.
Oh no, I can't.
It's
I
bad.
keep seeing videos and pictures. I can't.
It's rough. It's rough right now.
I can't. I'll take my 60-degree weather and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, the
Well,
fact that today I'm like, oh, it's not that cold and it's like 12 degrees outside, that's when you know you're in too deep.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
miss
too
that.
accustomed.
I don't miss that.
Yeah. Well, happy belated Valentine's Day.
Happy belated Valentine. Happy belated Galentine's Day. We missed that too. That was
We did.
Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know that was an actual day. I thought it was just Valentine's Day for single women.
No, Galentine's Day, it became a thing because of Parks and Rec.
Right. Leslie
Yeah.
Knope.
So it's just for even like, not being single. It's for all your girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all your lady friends.
Ladies.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, we have a lot to talk about this week.
So much to talk about. We're going to jump right in.
A lot of stuff went down.
A lot. Okay, first things first. Princess Eugenie gave birth to a baby boy. Name has not been revealed. He will be, the other announcement with the royal family, I don't know if this messes up his line into the throne, but when he was born, he was the 11th in line to the throne.
Gotcha.
Yes. And name has not been revealed, but it's being said that she doesn't want her kid to have any royal title, so he doesn't have to do any, have any royal duties or anything like that, which is great. I mean, if you're 11th in line, no, I'm cool.
Why put that burden? Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, no, I'm cool. I don't want any responsibilities.
Just here to be rich, rich and white.
Here to be cute for the queen.
Yeah. But you said you don't know with this most recent announcement if that messes up.
Yes.
Meghan Markle.
We will jump. Yeah. Meghan Markle is pregnant.
I know.
Baby number 2.
Baby number 2.
Crazy. And I guess Princess Diana announced her pregnancy with Harry also on Valentine's Day back in the 80s. So same
sweet.
thing. Yeah. Very sweet. So that's another little baby bump to keep a watch out for.
Mm-hmm. So how old is Archie? Is he 1?
Archie's 2 right now, I think.
Okay.
At least 2, yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Yeah, close in age.
Yes,
I like it.
Pretty close in age, for sure. For sure. Other news. So, do you know who Anne Boleyn is? The historical figure Anne Boleyn.
I think, okay, so I don't know who she is specifically because I just know the movie with the other Boleyn girl, ScarJo and Natalie Portman. Mm-hmm. I don't know who plays who, but is Anne Boleyn
Natalie Portman plays Anne Boleyn? ScarJo plays her sister.
Okay, spoiler alert, she gets beheaded or hung.
Yes. So Anne Boleyn was, I forget which number wife she was to Henry VIII, but
he's that sicko that changed the way we do everything, right? Why women have babies laying down.
He had her beheaded because she was not able to birth him a son, basically. Yeah. So he convicted her of treason. What's that word? Treason. Country because you didn't give me a boy. She gave him a daughter, but that wasn't good enough for him.
Small dick energy, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. So he had her beheaded. So Jodie Turner-Smith, who is Joshua
Jackson's
baby mama, wife. Are they married?
I don't know if they're married, but I know after
they've referred to each other
when she was pregnant. Yeah, partner or something like that.
She's the first Black actress to portray Anne Boleyn.
I love it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
It's going to be a 3-part series or a 3-part episode. It's a mini series. I forget what network it's going to be on, but it's called Anne Boleyn. It's just the days leading up to her execution.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like my only ask for this is that, in Bridgerton, I loved the multiracial cast, but I did not like the one little bit that I think it was his grandma said the king fell in love with somebody like us, which is why we're able to be in this world. So it's just it was such a brief over glance of Black people or people of color were in a lower station than white people, but only because the king fell in love with a Black woman was why they were able to move around the world. So whatever. Anyway, I just hope that they don't even acknowledge something like that.
I feel like, especially when you're like retelling history,
right?
these people are
Like if
dead.
you're gonna
Fucking
do
tell
like
however you
Hamilton,
want.
like the way that they just have like he recasted everybody and like people of color, there's no explanation of it because you're watching it and you
There
know that
shouldn't
it's
be,
just like a
especially
reenactment.
when it comes to history and historical figures. Who fucking cares? If you're a good actor or actress, you should get the part.
Exactly.
Who cares what you look like?
Right.
Sorry, those are my asshole dogs. So Dennis
sounded
isn't
like
home, so
laughing.
any little sound that Ronnie hears, she thinks it's him coming home, and she just won't shut up. So I apologize.
It literally sounded like laughing.
No, that's Ronnie.
It's so creepy.
So this next lady, I don't know who she is, but I assume you do because of the Mandalorian. What is going on with this?
So Gina Carano was fired from the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw any of the tweets or anything.
I didn't, because a few of the articles I clicked on, they didn't show the tweets. They were just briefly hinting at what was being said. So I didn't even see what the tweets were.
So she has been tweeting. She's a very conservative person as far as like politically. And there were conversations that Pedro Pascal, who plays the Mandalorian, had with her on set about like being insensitive to like the trans community, because I think he has a trans sibling. So he was trying to like educate her on like pronouns and whatnot. And then after they had that conversation, she put like in her Twitter like name, like how people do their pronouns, like she, her. She put like bleep, blop, bloop or something, like just completely insensitive and like immature. But essentially the last thing that was it for her was that she compared being a conservative in America to being Jewish in Nazi Germany. And yeah, no, that's not, no.
You don't compare that to anything.
Exactly. Like anything. And then people were coming for Pedro Pascal because he posted something in like 2018 of like a concentration camp. And then it says America 2018 and it's kids in ICE like detained in cages. And like, well, no, because that shouldn't be happening. So like, this is America. Are you mad because this is the America that we live in? But anyway, she got fired for that. But she's like doubling down, and she's like,
because I see that she got hired. Like she's doing her own project now. Like some network or production or something is like backing her,
right,
of creating her own like film or something like that. I don't know what it's
about. Yeah, she said she's like, she's not going to be silenced. Like, if anything, she could be freer now that she's not tied to this project and whatnot. And I think like Trump tweeted at her or something too. I don't know.
I thought he saw it on Twitter. Did someone tweet for him?
Donald Trump Jr.
Oh.
Donald Trump Jr. Yeah. So yeah, that was her thing. So, I mean, I'm happy. Like and everyone keeps saying like cancel culture needs to like go, but it's not cancel culture where if you're just holding somebody accountable, like it's a consequence to what you're saying. Like if you think you can say something and not have any consequences from it, then like you must be white. I'm just kidding, but not really. But she's gone, which is fine.
Okay. And another person that's gone, I didn't hear about this. I don't follow The Bachelor.
I don't follow The Bachelor either, but Chris Harrison, longtime host of The Bachelor, like the only host The Bachelor's ever had. There was a contestant, I forgot her name, like Rachel something, that people were saying like she's racist. Like she has pictures of her at like a antebellum party, which is the theme of like pre-Civil War. So like when slavery was okay, there's pictures of her with people like dressed up as like slaves at this party. And he was like defending it, and he's like, that's what everybody was doing in the South in 2018. Like it's not, or I don't know, whatever year it was.
Yeah, was doing that doesn't mean it should be repeated or joked about or a theme for a party.
Exactly. So yeah, he got a lot of backlash from that.
Oh my God.
For like defending her actions. I don't know why he was like defending her for some reason. So I don't know if he stepped down or like is just taking a break for the time being. But yeah, I mean, he just did that to himself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know.
But it's been a week of like people
apologizing.
Okay,
this next apology. I'm Justin Timberlake issued an apology for the whole Britney thing, Janet Jackson thing. I mean, if it were me, I wouldn't accept the apology. I mean, one, it happened so long ago. Yes, it was wrong, and he made very valid points in his apology of being a white male in the industry. Yeah, you have way more of an advantage. But I feel like at this point, like, your apology means nothing. You're just apologizing just to get people off your back and to just, you know what I mean? Just to make it go away. Like, you should have apologized long ago. You should have addressed it long ago. Apologizing now, I feel like, does absolutely nothing. Unless that's something Britney herself or Janet themselves wanted, but it should be told to them privately, not publicly.
On a public forum. Yeah. And the fact that it just seemed so mishmash and like that he put both those apologies together, it's like, no. Like, those are two big, like, instances and, like, two kind of life-changing moments for both of these women. You can't lump them together.
Exactly.
But yeah, I feel the same way. Like, and what you said, it's like, at this point, like, yes, like, I'm happy that he apologized to an extent, but you're still disappointed.
Yeah, and again, I'm also getting tired of people saying, you need to apologize. Stop telling people what to do. Stop telling people to apologize, because, again, it's not going to be sincere. It's something that happened long ago. If they didn't apologize for it back then, like, they should have realized, like, I don't know. It's just very hard to take apologies for something people did so long ago, because it's just like their arm is being twisted, like it's being forced out of them. So I just don't take it, like, to heart. I mean, obviously it wasn't me. Like, I'm not Britney, I'm not Janet, but, like, just in general, it just seems so, it's not genuine enough for me. I'm like,
yeah, it's definitely forced. And like you said, like, when I read that, I was like, he did not, none of this says, like, I personally wrote this and it's heartfelt. Yeah. It's like his team's like, all right, Justin, like, we got TikTok on us. Yes, this Britney Spears documentary dropped. Yeah. Like, we need to do something here. Yeah. So, and then, like, I feel like you and I were both, like, battling ourselves, because we're like, oh, yes, but, like, we don't want to be a part of, like, that, like not acknowledging someone taking accountability, but at the same time, what are you going to do now? Yeah, is where it starts. Exactly. So, cool. You apologize and you are pledging to, like, turn a new leaf or whatever. Cool. Show us.
Yes. Show your sons how they should be treating women and other people and everything like that. Exactly. Doing that. Yeah. Yes. I think it's just gotten so much to the point of everyone apologizing that it's just like, is it even sincere now? People are just, I feel like half the time people are just doing it just to, like, get people off their backs. So it's just like, I said, sorry, especially when it's, like, on social media and everything. And again, if they apologize in private, we don't need to know they apologize. That's their own business. But I feel like people need that. People need to know, like, they need to see that stuff. They need to hear it. But I just feel like it's just not, it's not real enough for me. But again, I'm not Britney. I'm not Justin. I don't think Britney has any bad feelings towards him, because she's dances to his songs and stuff in her, like, Instagrams and whatnot. I mean, whether it's her or not posting it, but she's still dancing to his music, so she must not, like, hate his guts. But I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm never against an apology.
Yes,
but I think what happens after the apology, like, you have to be, like, more than words. Oh, show.
Yes. Speaking of words, I had no words. Did you see Kendall Jenner's Instagram post?
I didn't see it until you wrote it in here, and then I looked at it. I was like, ma'am,
is she a human being? Like, is that a living, breathing person?
Okay, so, like, she was squatting in the first one, right? It's like a video of her, like, posing. Yeah. And, like, gorgeous. I'm like, love it.
I'm like, yes, girl.
And then, I don't know if it's, like, the second or third one. Why am I holding my mic like this?
I'm like this with my water, just like...
Awkward. She's, like, standing straight on, taking a picture of herself in the mirror, and I just want to know, where did they go? And if you've seen the picture, you know what I'm asking, because who has lady bits that fit in that tiny itty bitty dental floss and nothing's, like, coming out of it?
Yep. I don't understand. I need to know the name of, or the place that they go to get their hair removed, lasered away. Yeah. That's what I need to know. I think I was more blown away by that than how she
was hairless. She was for sure hairless.
A baby fucking seal. Like,
Oh.
I would be, even after shaving, you would not catch me
God.
in anything thin cut or anything like that. No.
No. But also, like, that's her body, right?
Yeah.
That's her body type.
Mhm.
Her, and what's her name? Emily Ratajkowski. I never know how to say her name.
Yeah.
They have these bodies that are like Greek statues,
Yes.
you know? Like, they have the ab crack, like
Yes.
that line down the middle
Yes.
that I think is like impossible to get. I think it's genetic, honestly. I don't know how they get
It has
that.
to be.
But I think this is where like the insecurity starts to come in for
Mhm.
like young girls and like women,
Yeah.
because it's like, my shit does not look like that.
And I will never
if I put
look
underwear on like that.
Yeah, never.
And I like what I have going on. I love her. She's great.
Yeah.
My little situation. But it will not fit in there.
No.
No, ma'am.
No.
No.
Even
it will
in the
not.
privacy of my bedroom with the lights off, you would not catch me.
Absolutely not.
You would not catch me wearing something that tiny.
No.
Oh my God.
And then I think maybe it's like smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think like it gets like taped.
Yeah.
I think there's like something involved
Something.
to keep everything like
Totally.
from falling out, you know? I don't know. But she looks amazing.
She looked amazing.
And-
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, absolutely no hate whatsoever. It's a beautiful specimen.
Yes. She's
gorgeous.
it's just I love her face too. Her face is just so beautiful. She's just
Mhm.
like, oh.
Meh.
That's how I feel. I feel about this person too. Meghan
Meh.
Trainor had a baby boy. His name is Riley.
Next. Just
Yay.
kidding. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor and Junie from Spike.
Junie, yes. Is it Junie?
Um,
I don't know why
yeah,
I thought
Junie.
it was Juno.
And we talked about Meghan Markle already.
We already talked about Meghan Markle, yes. Okay,
Okay.
so on to this. I was so heartbroken. This man has become my backup for the day like Dennis like dies on me or decides, oh, you know what, I could do better than you.
Yeah.
So Regé-Jean Page has a girlfriend, and this is more than just a girlfriend. They bought a house back in last February. So this is
Also,
like serious.
He's been had a girlfriend.
He's been had a girlfriend.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Well,
her name is Emily Brown. She's a writer. I was like reading about her. I think she does freelance writing for websites. I don't know. I lost
Okay.
interest in her already. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. That's great. That's good
Anyway.
for you. That's good for you. But he is hosting SNL this Saturday, and I am so
I know.
excited.
You were so excited about that, but I'm more excited that Bad Bunny is going to be the musical
I knew you were going to
guest.
be
I was like-
excited by that.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, you were like, you circled him like, yes, great. Like, but Bad Bunny?
I can't
Come
even name a
on.
Bad Bunny song, so I have no idea.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Where did he come from?
Puerto Rico.
And then in general, I just feel like he came out of nowhere.
He did, but yeah, I guess like his rise to fame seemed like really sudden.
Yeah. Because
I
I
mean,
heard
that's
of
just-
him briefly, and then he did do the Super Bowl last year. He did pop up with, right? Was that him? With J-Lo?
Oh yeah, him and J Balvin.
Okay. I don't know who that person is either.
Alyssa.
I listen to the same music over and over, so. And then I get
Uh-huh.
into newer stuff, but it's been like old forever, so I'm way behind the times. But yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited. So SNL has gotten some good hosts, and I told you I don't watch SNL, but I watch
Mhm.
Dan Levy, and I'm going to watch Regé-Jean. So
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
TikTok, what are you talking about?
Okay, things I learned on TikTok. Welcome to our
I'm
new
confused.
segment that we love, and we learn things that blow our minds.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so the vegetable, right?
Uh-huh.
The little green vegetable. What is that called? Like it looks like a low cabbage.
Brussels sprout.
What is it?
Brussels sprout?
Okay, Brussels sprout.
Yeah.
And if you eat multiple of them, you call them
Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts.
I'm
And
scared.
then
I'm scared.
if you Google like Brussels sprouts, like Brussels singular sprouts plural,
Uh-huh.
Google will correct you to Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout.
Oh.
Brussels sprout.
Yeah, you guys, for anyone who's watching, I don't know if you can see that.
Brussels sprout. And then I'm like, okay, maybe like this is a fluke or whatever. And then if you scroll, you'll see recipes and stuff, but it's spelled Brussels sprout.
Yes. No, I'm seeing Brussels sprouts.
Yes,
But I'm
that
seeing
too.
Brussels as in plural.
But why is it Brussels? Brussels. Sorry if you hear Lincoln in the background. He's just
Oh my
not a,
god. Interesting. And how did you come across that on TikTok of all things?
I don't know. My For You page is strange. But I learned that. Um, yeah, I don't know. But something else that I learned is what a mid-sized body type actually like
What does
means.
that mean?
So for me, like modeling, I don't know, I've always had this conversation with you guys. I'm in like this weird in between area where I don't fit like a straight size. That's what they call it, like 0 through 4, or even like a 0 through 6. And I'm not plus size. Plus size is like 14, 16 and up.
Okay.
I'm a size 10. So I'm like in the middle. So I'm like, oh, I'm mid size. I'm not mid size because I could still fit in like a normal size range in like straight size clothing. So like clothing. If I buy something from like a store, I could fit like in a large and or a medium or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mid size means that you do not fit in plus size. Like you're too small for plus size, but you're also still too big for like that normal size run of like small, medium, large, extra large, or whatever it is. And I feel like I don't realize like that's hurtful to some people, that if they see me, they're like, you're not mid-size. Like I'm like what you would call like thin presenting or like thin passing because of my height and everything like that. Because I remember like with my Instagram and stuff before, I would like tag or like hashtag plus size because that's the category that I fall into. And I'm a size 10, like I'm an average size person. But for some reason in the modeling industry, I'm considered larger than average size. So I automatically fall into a bucket of plus size or curve. I'm not curvy, So for me, I always struggled with that mentally. But somebody commented on my post saying like, why are you hashtagging plus size? Like you're not plus size. And I was like, oh, like I understand, like, but that's just the category that I'm being marketed as, like for my agency, whatever. But like, that's true. I'm not. And like, I didn't realize like that's hurtful to like a certain like audience because I'm not that body type whatsoever. And if anything, I'm like athletic, but I haven't worked out in about 4 years, like no matter what, like I'm never going to be straight size. Like I'm never going to be like the Kendall Jenner. Right.
Yeah.
But I'm also not plus size. So, and I'm not mid-size. So I learned that. And I'm like, okay, you're not mid-size. You're not there either. I don't know. And I'm trying not to think about that part right now because I just still feel really lost, but I will find my place. But yeah, so I learned that.
Interesting. I did not know there were like so many different like terms and stuff being used. That's insane.
So many, categories. Yeah.
Because the only thing I know plus size and like sample size that's all I know.
Yeah. And sample size is like a 0, 2.
Interesting.
Twig. Right.
Wow. Thank you. And you learned this on TikTok too?
Mm-hmm. I did.
TikTok is coming out with all the knowledge, man.
They do.
All of it. Like seriously, you learn a lot on TikTok.
I do. I feel like I learned more on TikTok. I feel like I've learned more in 2020 than I have in like however many
like a long time. Yes.
Years
Same.
of school I did. Yeah, but I think it's because like you're hearing other people's like voices, where Instagram people aren't like as vocal,
Yeah.
On Instagram, it's just pictures.
Yeah, pictures and like
lifestyle bloggers on their stories. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Like planned out videos, whereas with TikTok, people are just like, I just found this out, and it's just like
in a bathrobe.
Right there.
Exactly.
Right there learning. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So thank you for following me down that hole.
Thank you. Well, thank you for teaching me because I did not know there were so many different sizes.
They are. There are.
You're throwing out terms. I'm like, what?
Say what?
What?
I'm just learning about this new term you just told me.
Small, medium, large.
I know.
Goodness.
I know. Did you learn anything on TikTok this week?
I have no. It was all just like funny stuff that I was watching. I was watching some a few nights ago. I was like really high and I was just cracking up on stupid stuff. I'm like, oh wow. This is bad. But no, I don't recall learning anything.
Okay.
I don't, but okay, we have a lot of binge stuff that we need to get through.
I know I caught up on a lot.
Okay. Most importantly, framing Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I mean, her dad has just always been seemed like he's just been super sus, and I never understood why he was the conservator or whatever. But looking back at those old interviews and like when what's his face? Is his name Ed McMahon? The Star Search guy?
I forget his name. I don't know who that is, but yeah.
But when he asked like how old she was, she's like, I'm 11. And he's like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? She's like, no.
So why are you asking an 11-year-old if they have a boyfriend?
Yeah, she's like, because they're mean. And he's like, oh. He's like, well, can I be your boyfriend?
Like,
it's
how
like
fucking creepy is that?
So creepy that we allowed this like kind of behavior, and like the audience like laughs, ha ha ha. It's just like, no, you don't ask a child that.
No.
It's so inappropriate. And like
is.
this like the shaming that she had to endure and like go through just for like being herself essentially, or like I don't know. But then also hearing like the Justin Timberlake stuff is just so cringy.
Yeah.
Like that radio show where
my god. Yeah, I never heard that before, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
But
yeah, that was like it was really heartbreaking. And I will admit I am guilty when the whole Justin and Britney like breakup happened.
For like siding with him.
Oh my god, she cheated on him. Why would she cheat on like I was just I was pro JT, and now it's like, oh wow. Wow.
I know.
Like, I am sorry, Britney. Not that my apology means anything, but it's like, I am sorry.
It's just the way the media framed her.
Yeah, the media just... It's the devil.
And the way that like, I don't know, senator's wife or something is that like she would like want to shoot her. It's like, what?
You are a grown-ass woman saying that you want to shoot...
children.
Yes. Like...
What? Wow. I don't know. But like, if you think about it, if you had to go through all of that, wouldn't you two reach a breaking point and just be like, fuck all of you guys, I'm shaving my head. Absolutely. I don't care what anyone says. Absolutely. Like, this is my, like, I don't know.
Like, she wasn't able to see her kids. Kevin wasn't allowing her to see the kids. The paparazzi, the way that one scene where she's in the restaurant and they're literally leaning over her to try to take a picture. What fucking picture are you going to get? She's trying to eat food.
No, absolutely not. And then right before that, they started fighting. The paparazzi started fighting each other.
Yeah.
And then she's like, guys, please, I'm scared. I'm scared. And she's like, she's saying she's scared, and they're just like closing in on her. But also that fucking dipshit that recorded her, or that she took her umbrella to the car. And he's like, we were just asking her, like, you know, how she was doing and like, why is she acting like this? And it's like, you antagonized her so much to the point where she's like, get the fuck away from me.
Like, you just
what do I need to do?
Shave off her hair. She's not doing okay. That's a dumbass fucking question.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
So annoying.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was like the height of paparazzi, right? For her, and then it like morphed into like the Kardashians or whatever, but then they ended up making it like publicity, right? They'll have like staged photos and whatnot.
Yeah.
She didn't ask for any of that. Like, Britney Spears did not ask for this.
No.
So I feel horrible.
Yeah.
For her.
For sure.
But I didn't know she like sent out something in like her deposition for the conservatorship saying like she sees everything that her fans are doing. Like, I didn't know she said that.
Yeah, neither did I.
So I was like, okay.
Yeah. So she does have a little bit of a win. Her last request was to have her father taken off completely and to have like a bank, like somebody, not a person, like a company, a bank, to be in charge of her estate. So obviously Jamie, the father, tried to attest it, and the judge is like, nope, you and this bank are going to be part of it. You guys need to figure it out. So that is a small win for her. So he does not have complete control over it anymore, which is great. It's something after all these freaking years.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so insane.
Can you imagine living like that?
I can't.
Having kids, you can't see them.
No. I can't even.
So I'm happy I watched it.
Yeah.
But it also made me really sad.
very eye-opening, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, it's a toilet flushing.
Oh, I didn't even hear anything. You're good.
Okay, good.
So you finally finished Twin Peaks?
I finished Twin Peaks, only season 2. There's a 3rd season out there that was like filmed in 2017, but you have to pay for that.
Why? What is that? Isn't it not on like HBO or? Really?
You gotta buy it on Amazon or something.
Oh, that's stupid.
I know, but I don't want to buy it because I don't know if it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Hey, if anyone has a way to bootleg it, let us know.
I know. When I had a Fire Stick, there was a way. Anyway, it was good. I liked the way it ended. It seemed like a really slow episode. I'm just like, we're not going to get anywhere. Like this unresolved. Season 3 is going to have to be a must watch. But I'm kind of happy the way that it ended. It's not like a happy ending at all. But I liked it.
I mean, if you knew that there wasn't a 3rd season, you'd be happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why they brought it back.
I wonder why too. Oh, so there was a scene in the last episode where Laura Palmer, who's started this whole thing, she's the one that was murdered in the first episode. She sees Agent Dale Cooper and says, "I'll see you in 25 years." So the season ended in 91, and then the new one was in 2017. So it's like almost a 25-year gap. Yeah. So I don't know if that was like a little seed.
Yeah. And I will say that the Twin Peaks returning was like the start of everything, like rebooting and reunions and things like that, like reunion stuff. So yeah, I think they definitely got the ball rolling with that trend for sure.
Yeah. So if I find it somewhere for free, I'll probably watch it. But otherwise, I liked the way it ended.
Yeah. Okay.
I really did like it.
Okay, well that's good.
It was good. But I don't want to like give away too much.
Yes, don't.
You gotta watch it.
Okay, what else?
You gotta watch it.
Oh, so you finally watched The Little Things.
Yeah, I'm just catching up on stuff that you already watched. I watched The Little Things on Saturday. And this is one with Denzel Washington, Jared Leto, and Rami Malek.
Yes.
And it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I don't know why Rami Malek, I just can't see him play anything other than like Freddie Mercury or Mr. Robot. Like, I don't know. Is that who you said Dennis was laughing a lot? But was he laughing at Jared Leto?
I think a few things that Jared Leto had said and a few things that Rami Malek's character had said. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jared Leto was so creepy, like you said. Super creepy. But also at the same time, kind of likable. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, he was like a creepy motherfucker where you're like, but you're kind of funny.
Yes, he was a funny creep, but I would not be hanging out with him.
He was a funny creep. Yeah, I don't know what it was about his eyes. Did he have eyebrows?
I feel like they were kind of pale.
Yeah.
He just looked scary as hell. He's somebody you don't want to see, like, walking down the street by yourself.
Absolutely not. But I liked the ending that I thought was the ending, and I was like, oh, yes. But then you get to, like, Denzel's ending, and I was like, oh, no.
Dennis is the one that actually called that part out. He goes, did. I think he's lying to make him feel better.
Yeah, because he didn't want what to happen. And then also with, like, Denzel's, like, secret, so everyone's, like, treating him super weird. I was like, what did this guy do?
Exactly. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, he just, like, got super obsessed with the case, ended up having a heart attack, gets a divorce from his wife. I was like, why are y'all being so shady? Like, he just had a rough time. But then you learn more about what happened. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, okay. It was a good twist on a serial killer type movie. Because you don't actually know who the serial killer is or, like, what ends up happening or all that stuff. But I thought it was, like, a good twist. I like that.
Because it wasn't focused on the killer so much. It was focused on the people finding the killer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good.
It was good.
Okay. And you finally watched Euphoria, Jules' episode.
Oh my God.
What are your thoughts?
I was crying. And the fact that it was written by Hunter Schafer is, like, I don't know, makes it that much more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because she's speaking from her perspective as a trans woman. But also, okay, so the scene is framed her in therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's talking about like femininity and stuff like that. And the way that she felt like she has like all these different layers before she gets to like the real her. And that in the end she thought she was conquering femininity, but femininity conquered her. I was like, that's like, I don't know, like every teenage girl.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to be all these different people to all these different people instead of being yourself because you just want to be accepted.
Yeah.
And you lose yourself and you make these decisions that make you resent yourself because you know that's not the person you want to be or the person that you are.
Yeah.
And I think that like hit home for me too. I'm just like, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then when it got into like more about her mom and then like the scenes with like Rue, also Jacob Elordi was in it for a second. But he wasn't the guy.
No, the guy was. Oh, I forget his name because I had to Google. I'm like, wait a second, was that him? No, it's like actor that looks like him. He's actually a adult film actor.
Sorry,
the guy that they chose.
Okay,
but yeah, I think that was actually his face where he. What was he saying? Don't look at me or something like that.
Yeah,
that was his face. But she still had that.
She didn't know who Tyler was or Shy Guy was.
Yeah, she still had that her own idea of who this guy was and imagining like she still has feelings for this guy even though she knows who he really is. She still only knows the version that she fell in love with.
That's what I thought.
But, yeah, it's
okay. But also at the end of the episode, I don't know why I'm having like a hard time like believing what's real or not for some reason. Just because hers was like so back and forth and like a dream state. But when Rue came to see her.
Mm-hmm. It was right before she went to go see
Ali.
Yeah.
Okay. So that did happen.
Yeah, I was confused because I also had to read that too. I'm like, did that really happen? And I was like, wait, what is the timeline for that? And it was
right
on her way to go see Ali.
Yeah, because she said that.
Yeah.
And it's like Christmas time and stuff. But then seeing her sob at the end.
Oh my God. Like oh.
I was sobbing because, like, if you have ever like felt heartbreak, heartache, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
You're just crying,
yeah.
and like it was so great.
Yeah,
like I loved every second of that.
It's so good, so good. Oh
yeah.
Did we talk about? Did you see Malcolm and Marie? Did you watch that?
I have not watched that one yet.
Okay, you need to watch that one. That's
okay.
Oh man, it's just like a roller coaster. It's so good, so good.
Okay.
Oh. And I love that in it being shot in black and white. Just I don't know what it was. It just added that extra to it.
Chef's kiss.
Yes. Okay. Bling Empire. I have not watched this yet.
No, your sister actually told me to watch this. And it's good. It's a reality show about. So I'm like, what is it about? And she's like, well, it's essentially like Crazy Rich Asians, but in a reality show form. And I'm like, oh, okay. And that's exactly what it is. Like these people are fucking disgustingly rich. Money. So much money. But one of them is not. He's like a model and he like moved to LA from like the East Coast and he just so happened upon like this group of like really well-off Asian people.
Yeah.
But I think what I liked most about this is that it's a reality show, right? So it's like, yes, there's like petty cattiness of like between the girls of them comparing diamonds and whatnot. But
oh my God.
There's like heart in it too, because I think they have culture, you know, and they have roots versus like The Hills or, you know, something which is like obviously something we all watched and was so, I don't know, entertaining.
Confession, I've never watched The Hills. Bianca was into it, so
she was.
I remember just hearing her talk about it, and I know who the people are. I can't say I actually sat there and watched an entire episode because I think I just looked at Kristen Cavalier. I'm like, I would punch her, and I just never watched it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like they just seem stuck up and rich and whatnot, and that's exactly like what most of these people are. But there's still like I don't know. There's like respect and culture and. I don't know how to explain it. So the first time I cried.
Oh my God. You cried?
I cried twice watching this. And I don't know what it was. So I sent you a TikTok. I'm like, somebody like hitting the camera. It's like, you're not that sad.
Yeah.
Like, your period's coming or something. And I'm just like, why am I so sad? But I'm watching this, and this girl's talking about her mom. She's 8 months pregnant, and her mom passed away from cancer like a month before. And they practice Buddhism. And he's like, one of the friends was like, your mom was such an amazing person. Do you mind if we pray for her one last time? She's like, yeah, that'd be great. So they went to like a corner of her house where she has like a picture of her mom and like all of like the stuff around like a little whatever. And they're chanting, and then his voiceover comes on, and he says, like, in the Buddhist religion, we chant and we hum because when the body dies, your soul and your consciousness is still there, and it's scared, it's lost, it doesn't know what's happened to it. So we are chanting and guiding your soul, your consciousness to a place where, is home to their loved ones.
Yeah.
And I just started crying.
Oh.
I'm like, I think because that was the first time I heard like religion talk about consciousness versus like your spirit, you know, versus it's like, it's still you, and like your family is guiding you to be with them.
Yeah.
I don't know why I cried.
I like that,
but I did. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that, and then another part of it was that one of the girls, her parents got divorced when she was super young. The mom remarried. She had a stepdad. She didn't know what happened to her real dad. Like, this just really hit home for me. She doesn't really remember her dad. She didn't hired a private investigator to find her dad. He finds information about him, whatever. So the two guy friends were like, I think we need to do this for her and like figure out where he is. They think they found the guy, and he's like denying it. And he's like, I don't know who this person is, but like he fits the age. He's Vietnamese. Like it seems like it's him, but he's like denying his past. Later on, they get a call from the guy's wife saying that he passed away 2 years ago. So she doesn't even get that like closure.
Yeah.
And here I am crying again. I was like, God damn this reality show.
You're not supposed to cry at reality shows.
I know.
You're supposed to be laughing.
So I really hope they bring them back, just because, like I said, it's a good balance of like them getting caught up in like petty
their drama,
things.
but
petty drama, but at the same time, there's like, I don't know, there's like a different level of like heart in there. So
okay.
I liked it. I don't even think they're real friends, you know? Like Selling Sunset, like they just put all these people together and they're like, you're friends now, right?
I think for the most part, a lot of reality shows start out that way.
Exactly. So we'll see. I don't know. But if you have time, I think it's like 9 episodes or something.
It's on Netflix, right?
On Netflix. Yeah.
Okay. I will give that a look-see then.
Okay. Your turn.
What do we have? Oh, Cinderella, the Brandy version, is on Disney Plus. I watched it Saturday night while I was getting ready. All the memories, man. The music,
Whitney
the songs.
Houston.
I'm like, I remember the words, and I remember just like the gorgeous colors, the vibrant colors and everything. Mm-hmm. And then like the Prince Charming, he was just so handsome. Yeah, the only thing that killed me, I forgot how thin Brandy's eyebrows were. Holy shit.
Do you think she forgot to?
They were like the sharpest pencil thin. I'm like, oh, is this how our eyebrows got so thin? We're trying to copy that? It was so
I don't know why that was a thing.
It was so bad. But I forgot how much I love that one. I love that version. Mm-hmm. That and the Drew Barrymore Ever After, those are like the best Cinderella versions. Like, I don't even like the cartoon. Like, those are the only two versions that I like.
Yeah, I don't even know if I didn't like the cartoon.
Yeah, no, I think I just watched it because, like, I mean, we were kids and we watched it. But yeah, it was so good. And then, like, her dress, I'm like, oh my God, I remember her dress. It was just so beautiful. And again, like, the music, I can't believe I remembered half the lyrics. I'm like, holy crap, like, all this is coming back. But yeah, this came out in 97.
Great year.
Crazy. So crazy. 7. But yeah, if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it. Bring back all the feels. All the feels.
All the memories.
All the memories. And then, the final third part of To All the Boys. Did you ever see the movies? The first two?
I have not.
They're really good, feel good.
Okay.
Like, I would recommend them. They're based off a book series. I never read the books, But I kept seeing it, like, when the first one came out, I just, like, everyone was, like, talking about it on social media. I'm like, let me watch it. I watched it. I fell in love with it. The second one came out, like, this time last year. Watched it. I loved it even more. And then, like, the third one, I'm like, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Cried. It's just so good.
There's too many tears this week, let me tell you.
It's so good. And the Laura Jean, the main girl, she's played by actress Lana Condor. I just adore her. She's just like the most adorable thing. Like, I adore her. And her chemistry with the main guy, they're like BFFs because she's been with her. She has a long-term boyfriend. She's been with this guy forever. But her, the chemistry with the main guy, oh, it's so good. I recommend it. They're quick, well, not quick watches, but they're like 2-hour movies each. You could just, watch them. They're really good. They give you all the high school feels. It's like, oh God, take me back, but don't. But take me back.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be like the high school feels that you actually wanted to happen to you, but didn't happen to you. All you got was just pure embarrassment.
Yes, it was good.
Okay.
It was good. I recommend it. I'm sad that it's over.
Okay.
But it was good. And then it's on Amazon. The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. Have you heard of the Palm Springs movie? I don't know.
Palm Springs with what's his name? Andy Samberg?
Yes.
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it.
So it's basically that, but with 17-year-olds. So it's basically both movies. It's this person. He's living. It's Groundhog Day. He's living the day over and over and over again. Then all of a sudden, this girl comes in and she's in it too, and it's like, whoa, there's somebody else in it with me, whatever. So in this one, Map of Tiny Perfect Things, it's the girl from. She's in a bunch of stuff lately. I mainly remember her in that movie Blockers, Cock Blockers or Blockers, whatever it's called, with John Cena and Leslie Mann. She plays Leslie Mann's daughter. And the boy, I have no idea where he's from. He was trying to play a 17-year-old. I'm like, bro, you look 25, but you're still hot, but it's okay. I actually cried with this one. This one was a little more heartfelt than the one with Andy Samberg. But I liked it. It's a cute other feel good. You'll cry. I started crying.
Is it on Hulu?
No, it's on Amazon.
Oh, sorry, you said that.
Yeah. So I recommend that.
I feel like there's so many titles of things that have either tiny or things or lies, and I get so confused. There's like Big Little Lies.
I know for a second when I saw you write The Little Things, I'm like, The Little Things, Big Little Lies? I'm like, oh no, that's the movie I was talking about.
Little Fires Everywhere.
Yes, I think I thought of that too.
There's so many. I'm like, why do they all sound so, like, don't they all sound the same?
They all do.
Okay.
They all do.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's insane.
But there's something else that I don't know. I think I accidentally deleted it. The feel good story.
Oh, I deleted it because stuff came out about that lawyer, so I was like, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, okay. So everyone knows the cat video where the lawyer was zooming in with the judge and the cat and the eyes and everything like that.
Set the cat filter on. The eyeballs were killing me.
Yeah, the eyes were killing me. A story came out about that lawyer that a couple some years back, he had this raid done on this like dispensary or a smoke shop or something like that, and I don't know if it was like an ex or someone that he was with, and they didn't find anything on this raid. It's like all complication. I'm like, that's not a feel good anymore. Sorry, but the video is funny.
It is funny.
It is funny, but yeah, the guys at work. It was Friday. Was it Friday that I sent it to you guys, or Thursday?
Maybe.
And I hear. I guess he's like my boss. He's in the room and he's just like cackling to himself. I'm like, what is so funny? And then the lawyer that works in our office comes over and they're both just like cracking up. And I just hear it playing on loop. I'm like, what the fuck are they watching? So one of the ladies at work is like, oh, have you seen the cat video? I'm like, no. So she showed it to me. I could not stop laughing. I'm like, okay, this is funny. But they kept talking about it all day. Every time my boss got on the phone with someone, hey, so have you seen this video about this lawyer as a cat in his meeting?
Oh my God.
All day. And mind you, this man is on the phone all day, every day. All the time. Talking to different people. So every person he got on the phone with, hey, have you seen this video?
Oh my God. I'm like, that's a good way to pass a Friday. You just don't work. You just talk about this cat videos.
Seriously, just watch cat videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny.
It's
I'm
funny,
not a
yeah.
cat. I can see that.
The eyeballs. Oops, sorry.
So funny. Oh my goodness. I feel like I've watched more stuff and I can't think. Oh, I did start watching. Of course, why can't things just like, why does every network have to have their own
Streaming platform.
So I don't know if I think, I can't remember if I talked about this before. It's called A Discovery of Witches.
Mm-mm.
It's basically Twilight, but like 20 times better than Twilight. So like Twilight for adults. The book series is amazing. I think there's like 3 books. The books are really, really good. Basically about witches, vampires, and demons, and trying to find this book that has the existence of them, like what created them, where their entire past and everything, and like all this crazy stuff. So Teresa Palmer, one of my favorite actresses, love her. She plays.
Doesn't she kind of look like Kristen Stewart?
Is she what?
Doesn't she kind of look like Kristen Stewart?
She's blonde. She was in Warm Bodies, the zombie movie. Well, kind of like, not really. I don't think she looks anything like her, but I
feel like they like came up around the same time.
Yes, I think that's what it is. They're like the same age, whatever. So I start like this series came out a little bit ago. Started the first episode. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. I need to watch it. Never got a chance to watch it again. So I'm like, okay, let me watch it now. Put on the first episode. I'm like, okay, yeah. Good reminder. Start the second episode. Oh, you must download and sign up for. I'm like,
no.
Okay, cool. This is where we're at.
Bitches.
This is where we're at. Because I think right now they're premiering. No, they just wrapped up the 3rd season because there's only 3 seasons, a season for each book.
Wait, what streaming? Whatever. What did you watch?
It premieres on like one of those. It's not BBC, but it's like a platform like BBC. It's something else, but after it shows on there, they put it on AMC. So now with AMC, it's saying that I need AMC Plus, like with Xfinity or something like that. Yeah. So the first episode is available, and it's good, especially if you read the books. It's good, but I'm like, oh, of course.
It's such a slippery slope with all these goddamn like subscriptions because. Seriously. You'll have like Prime or whatever, and then you'll say like, oh, you need Stars to watch this. Like, okay, fine, add Stars. And then like, oh, well, you need Showtime too. And it's like, okay, we'll fucking add
even
Showtime.
Then, the movies that they show, you have to like rent half of them. They're not even available through like Stars or Showtime or HBO or whatever the hell with Amazon Prime. So it's like, you motherfuckers.
Available through Amazon, but not through Prime. Buy me. I feel like there's going to be some type of like internet cable that takes over and like umbrellas all of these apps, like bundles them. So that way it's essentially going to be like a cable package.
I will pay the cable amount for all of that.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
To get Netflix,
because at this point,
Hulu,
I don't have cable.
Yeah, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Peacock, fucking CBS, Paramount, freaking AMC. Fucking all of it. I'll take it all.
All of them, but just give me a good deal.
Seriously. Oh, it's so annoying.
It is very annoying.
So damn you, AMC. And I can't even catch up with The Walking Dead. Because I don't have it.
I feel like I have AMC somehow.
I do too, but I don't have the AMC Plus or something that they have.
So you can't watch The Walking Dead on AMC?
No. You have to have like something. I don't know. I need to figure it out, but I'm pretty pissed.
Yeah, I would too. What am I paying for then? So dumb. Also, Netflix is raising their prices.
Who is?
Netflix.
Oh yeah, I'm paying $18.
It's gonna be like $18.
I wasn't paying anything because I had T-Mobile, and then Dennis is bitching about T-Mobile, so we switched to Verizon.
Right.
So I started paying for Netflix, and then literally a month after start paying for it, we're raising the price to $18, not $13 or $14. I'm like,
wait, what do you mean through T-Mobile?
T-Mobile.
You get it for free?
T-Mobile was paying when I signed up for T-Mobile like years back. They paid for your Netflix account.
I wonder if I can do that because $18 is a lot of freaking money for a streaming platform that had nothing.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, they're supposed to be coming out with like a new movie every week this year or something stupid that they announced. I don't know. So annoying. But yeah, I don't know if they still offer that.
I feel like the only reason I had Netflix was for The Office, and now The Office is gone.
Yeah, it's on Peacock now.
Peacock. I actually have my parents got me the DVD. I have the series.
Oh, nice.
You know what we don't have is a DVD player.
buy
Do
that
you
for real cheap. You could get one for $20.
do I go to the thrift store? Like what?
Yeah, where
What do
you
they
go?
sell these?
Find it on eBay.
Oh my god! Like I didn't realize how quickly DVDs phased out. You know, like for the VHS to like DVD shift, it was kind of clunky, like
Yeah.
literally like a clunky transition. It's like, man, I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick with my VHS. And it's like, well, no, now everything's DVD.
I want to say one of the first DVDs I remember like that we bought. I want to say it was maybe Fast and the Furious. Maybe I can't remember.
Maybe
I can't remember, but it's around that time. Yeah, man. Fuck. Why can't things just be simple? I'll just an easy way to come, like merge everything together.
Just consolidate it, please.
So annoying. Oh man. All right. Do you have anything else to add?
I don't. Just stay safe if you're in the Midwest.
Yeah, I need to take off my magnetic lashes. They're not working out for me. Like
I mean, if you're watching us on YouTube, Alyssa's eyelashes, as soon as she came on, I'm like, oh my god, why are you so pretty?
Like I'm testing it, and I don't like it. It's literally hanging.
So they're magnetic eyelashes.
Yeah, this is the magnetic liner, and then you put it on, and it does stick on certain parts, but also I'm not used to them, so I feel them. And then before I jumped on with you, I went to the bathroom, and it was like hanging by like a thing, like in the corner. I was like, oh, this isn't working. This isn't working.
But I feel like that's what fake eyelashes feel like for the most part when you're not used to them, or even if you are used to them, you can feel them.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more secure.
Oh yeah, for sure, with like glue. Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to take these off.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I have nothing. Just stay safe out there in this weather. It's like blizzard, like snowpocalypse.
Stay
it's
safe,
scary
guys.
outside. But yeah,
always move out this way.
Seriously,
because
I don't understand anymore why I endure so many winters. But if you have suggestions or questions or feedback for us, we are Pop Culture Primas Pod on Instagram. You can shoot us an email or a DM. And then we are also Pop Culture Primas on TikTok and on YouTube.
Yes. So until next time, bye.
Bye.